The dual lives of the World Championship Master Duel finals are up. Team 7 from North America versus snipehunters from Europe. I haven't seen all of these games either, so we're just gonna go through them one by one. And we're gonna watch this amazing intro 8 times this video. Gotta love it. Okay, first game. It's gonna be Josh versus Raymond die. And Ray wins the die roll. Goes first with opens up Nimbo Beaver. Josh appears to not have a maxi or any other disruption for that matter, so this is just gonna be a full Sprite combo by Ray. And when Sprite does their full combo in Master Duel, you get on a full board of mono switch with like 4 or 5 interruptions, plus whatever non-engine hand traps they drew. And basically, it's almost impossible to lose in this situation. You need like a very specific hand of like board breakers and like enough engine to play through their hand traps and everything. And yeah, you see there's the forest, add the caddy back, rack the rolling, go into the IP Masquerena starter for Carrot to play around the evenly, and then end phase summon the caddy in set 3. So yeah, Josh got it cut out for him. Begins with Runic Flashing Fire, so he's on the Mature Runic. Sprite Carrot will negate that. Dispelling to summon Chain Elf to bring back the caddy. That way on the summon of Hugin, caddy will trigger. And he has the imperm for Hugin, so no fountain for you. Add the Penny. Sacred Tree will trigger to add Materia, to which Ray is going to chain Penny to summon the Herald to the field. On some normal trigger, get Called by the Grave. You're going to chain the Blessing, which is going to get negated by Herald, so the Mo Cricket goes away, and Josh is on essentially Hugin plus 2 cards. And the Smasher takes away the last card, so Josh has nothing, and this is... Yeah, this game's over. It's attack for game, Ray. Let's get this over with. I'm not sure they're allowed to concede. Again, I don't think they have this button right here. So I think they just have to wait until their opponent kills them. yeah, Gamma Burst. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem with Runic decks in Master Duel is they don't have too much room for non-engine, so if you don't draw a non-engine against your opponent who goes first with a full combo deck, it's pretty rough. Alright, game 2, NA's up 1-0 on this so far. Yes, we get an intro Master Duel. Okay, so this is Quanto Think versus Ryan Yu Carmano. Begins with a Black Metal Dragon, gets Max Seed. Sick game. I believe Ryan just has to add Lubellion and pitch Lubellion for a Magnamut and pass. Alright, doesn't even go for the Magnamut. Opens the field spell, Pro Rhino, must be nice, activate Scream, Scream Sharon, must be nice, hit the Kelbeck, hit the Keld. Ryan has 2 Bishios in hand, so it targets both Bishios, and then Quanto's just gonna shove them back so the Bishios don't get summoned, normal summon a Merly to mill 3, hit a Scream at Sulliek. Foolish Barrel for Agito, mill 5. Going to Sprin's gonna dump Merly, hasn't used Merly yet. Then that's gonna go into Kaleido Heart to put back the Black Metal Dragon. And then Pro Rhino pop the Kaleido Heart, good move, the special summon back the Kaleido Heart, dump Meta Noise. Meta Noise is gonna add back Happiness for next turn. And it can enter battle, deal 49, and set 1. So on the normal summon is safer. Scream whiffs. Going to Striker Dragon. Striker's gonna get Havnist. Add Boost Sector, which is gonna trigger Sharon. Sharon's gonna get Magnamutted. Never mind, he has a Snow Engrave, so Snow is gonna dodge the Magnum Butt once again. Safer gonna target Lubellion, but then Quanto's gonna Medora to shuffle back the Lubellion plus 2 other cards. Bistio, Baldrake, banish the Vibra Burst to summon back the Lubellion, and Lubellion's gonna get Sullieked, and that's gonna trigger both the Kaleido Heart and the Hadness, so Kaleido is gonna shuffle back the Lubellion and go into Kit Kalos. It's gonna add Rhino Heart for follow-up. Chaos Space Banish, attempt to draw into something. Doesn't draw into anything. Yeah, this is... I'm pretty sure all Ryan has interruption is the one Bistio Magnum Butt now, which is not going to be enough to deal with this full board. I don't think you can deal with mill 8 plus a Rhino Heart Send. Trigger 3 names. Go into Roll Kalos. That's going to check the Magnum Butt already. Go into Kit Kalos. And then fuse away the Kit Kalos immediately into Dragos Satellia. And yeah, this is yeah, when you get max heat as dragons, you don't really have a line to go into much disruption. Although Ryan probably thought he was fine because he had 2 Bistios in hand. Unfortunately, Quanto really high rolled with their went through a mill 10 both millers plus hit every name and then 2 shufflers as well. That's pretty hard for any deck to deal with. So game 3, tied 1-1. This is Jessie Cotton versus Emery. Emery wins the coin flip and goes first with Exo Sisters. Packs for Martha. Activate Martha. No response. Caspitel. Caspitel's gonna add Stella. Normal Stella. Special Irene. Go into Michaelis. Michaelis is gonna add a trap. Thaddeus. Go into Magnifica. And set 3. And let's guess what Jessie's on. Pot of Desires? Yeah, this is... And that gets ashed. Yeah, this is Jessie's tier deck. And the Kelbeck gets called by. That's... Okay, well, I guess this game's over. Normal summon Diviner and to get your Miller called by the grave. Yeah. Yeah, we were watching previous rounds and we were like, I wonder if Jessie's second deck is literally just a bunch of blank cards in order to like just free up some shared cards. Because this entire tournament, I don't think Jessie queued his second deck once. I think he just went in with tier every single time, which kind of makes it predictable because anytime you face Jessie, you're just probably going to pick the deck that has the better tier matchup against him because you know what he's going to be on. So yeah, that's maybe a questionable strategy. Well, I don't know what the second deck Jessie would feel comfortable running with. That's not tier anyways, so maybe he felt the best chance he had of winning was just to queue in with the best deck that he was most comfortable with, which is fair. Alright, game 4, Yu's up 2-1. Ray versus Emery. Ray goes first. If my girl and Moye are both drowning, oh, the Maxi gets ashed. Yeah, here comes the Moye. Reveal the Long John. Going to Chi Xiao. 1, 2, draw a card, add Emergence. Activate Long John. Send the Shuda. Going to Baron and Baron. Ray, what the hell? Did you? Where's the Protoss? You added Emergence, right? What? Ray? Huh? Ray, wait, you didn't use Emergence this turn, right? Why did you add Emergence and not add... Okay, whatever. I guess he figured... He must have known that... I guess he must have known that Emery was... Yeah, no, that was my bad. Emery, he knows the 2 decks Emery's playing is Lab and what's it called? Exo Sister. So Purples isn't exactly that good, but if that's the case, why didn't you add Blackout? Blackout is really good against both decks because you can just pop their sets at the end phase. I don't know why. Okay, whatever, Ray. Oh, that's why he opens Feather Duster, by the way. That's probably why. Yeah, Baron's gonna negate the Welcome Lab. Gets skill drained. Oh. Yeah, that's rough. That's you went minus on a Feather Duster for 3. And now your effects are turned off, and the Lovely Lady comes back, and the Chandelier comes back. Emergence gets yeah. Okay, he has to call it by for it. At least he can search a Taya, but what I don't know what this Taya is gonna do because he doesn't have the Blackout Engrave. Oh wait, I'm stupid. This skill drain's on the field. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, okay. Set a card, bring back the Taya. Okay, this is game. Okay, my bad. For some reason I was thinking the skill drain was on the field because the Baron got negated, but the Baron didn't negate yeah, okay. Forget everything I said. Ray played that 100% perfectly, no misplays. He won that match. Okay, Josh wins the die with coin flip. He's on the Chariot Runic again. Hugin is gonna add Fountain, pitch Runic Destruction, activate Fountain, activate Tip. Damn, must be nice. Open Tip, banish the Druid's Worm. Well, that's actually big. And this reveals that Ryan uses on his Dragon Link. He's gonna draw 3, and I assume not drawing any Interior cards, so just set 1. There's the Dragon Ravine. On the activation, Josh is gonna Tip for yeah, Runic Destruction to get rid of the Dragon Ravine. Sarnier's gonna trigger. Fountain's gonna trigger to draw 2, which gets the Velion. After you regain, activate Baldric, and Ryan gets Maxi for the 2nd time in 2 duels. Very nice, very nice. We're back to Lubellion, and yeah, this is 10 cards Josh versus 5 cards from Ray. Yeah, and the Walker gets ashed, in which he's just gonna talent to draw 2 more cards, by the way. There goes the Lubellion. Fountain's gonna draw another 2 cards. Well, fortunately for Ray, Josh hasn't found like very much engine so far, but I don't think Ray is playing the game very anytime soon because Josh just has a handful of runic spells. Speaking of, there's a Slumber. Draw 3 more cards. Surely. Alright, Smiting Storm, banish another card. Down to 11 cards in deck for Ryan. It's normal summon Camellia, dump Sacred Tree. Sacred Tree's gonna add Blessing. Sink into Coral Dragon. Smiting Storm for Hugin. And then Runic Fountain's gonna put back to draw another 2 cards. And trigger Blessing back for the Mole Cricket into Trishla, Dragon of the Ice Bear. Alright, well, I don't think Ryan Yu even has any resources left, even if, like, I think he's just gonna deck out. Yeah, Flashing Fire for Gary, Runic Fountain, draw 2, Gary, add back the Fountain. Yeah, this is set 4 spells because hand size limit. How many cards is this? Josh has 1, 2, 5. Josh has 12 cards versus Ryan's 2 cards, by the way. Ryan's like, please end my suffering. I can't surrender. Please just kill me. I'm not allowed to surrender. Yeah, there goes the chain. Yeah, this is... Is this... Yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's you don't want to get the rune. Conversely, when runic material goes first and you get the runic engine off, you just get all the cards in the world. All right. Game 6. This is Jessie Cotton versus Quanto. Quanto's going first, so Jessie Cotton's gonna draw phase maxi for the Rhino-Heart. This is definitely gonna be a tier mirror because I don't think Jessie plays any other deck besides tier this event. Kikala's gonna add Sulliek, set 3, pass to Jessie. Jessie gonna begin a reinforcement of the army for Rhino-Heart. Activate Scream, normal Rhino-Heart, 1, 2, mill 3, send like Havness. Gonna trigger the Kelbeck 2. Gonna get Hidden Agito. Get his own Kikalos out, Kikalos effect, and Scream and trigger Agito, and trigger Rhino-Heart and trigger Scream. Chainlink 5, add Meta Noise. Rhinos, send Meta Noise. Add Havness. Send Sully deck. Okay, this is a lot to keep up with on fast forward. Okay, Merly effect, Havness effect. Havness go into Kaleido-Heart. Kaleido-Heart's gonna... They're gonna see double Kaleido-Heart action right here. Kaleido-Heart target... The Kaleido-Hearts target each other. Sharon comes out. Mill 3. Trigger Kelbeck, put the kit back. He's just gonna steal his kit with triple tactics. Gets super polyed on his own kit for Roll Kalos. That's gonna trigger his own kit and Jessie's Rhino-Heart. Put back the Rhino-Heart, dump Crime. Kelbeck's gonna put back Medora and Sharon, and then that's gonna prompt Quanto to trigger his Medora to target Snow, which Snow's gonna chain to that. Haven's gonna chain to the Rokalos negating the Snow, and then Snow's gonna chain again. It's a very funny interaction. Snow got negated by Rokalos, but summoned itself to the field first, so I don't think... So, Rokalos destroyed the Snow in the grave, but the Snow on the field is a different card, but it still gets negated. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rulings. Okay, so Snow is gonna put the Rokalos face down. Jessie's gonna go into Dweller, enter battle phase. Quanto's gonna Sulliek right now, in which case Jessie can just chain Dweller to it. And does not have another response, so Dweller's gonna resolve. The Kelbeck's gonna go to the grave. Wait, did Jessie stop the attack? Did he not attack with Dweller? Okay, so main phase 2, he's gonna link off the Dweller into Dark. Dark is gonna bring back the Havness. He's gonna go into Elf. Elf, summon back Diviner. Diviner effect. Dump a Medora, and go into Baron. Baron effect's gonna pop Sulliek, so they don't get follow up. I guess this is instead of going for Zeus and just ending on nothing, he ends on he still gets to keep his Scream and Elf with Baron negate up. So yeah, that's cool. That's a valid line of play. Main phase, Quantum flips both up, trigger Elf, chain Havness. Special Havness, mill 3, mill the Keldo back, the Dark comes back. Attack over. Whoa. Damage step, Forbidden Droplets, send the Scream. Uh-oh. There goes the Rokalos. Uh-oh. And Snow comes back. And Snow's gonna get hit by the Keldo, but Jessie has enough cards to just banish it again. Yeah. Gotta love non-once per turn Snow. And Snow's gonna flip down the Havness, so Quanto can't link, and he ends on nothing. Yo, Jessie Cotton has made the best use of Forbidden Droplets I've ever seen this tournament. But yeah, Baron's gonna pop the back row, which is a super poly, which is dead. Then go into Sprint. Sprint is gonna dump Merly. Gonna get Kid Kalos. Kid Kalos is gonna add Merly. Do the mill 5 Rhino-Heart send Sharon. That's gonna go into Roll Kalos. Enter battle phase. Attack over the entire field. And then Snow is gonna be game by 200 points. Holy sh... Dude. This is the most I've ever seen Snow summon in a single game. Yeah, I mean... You can see why Snow is Jessie Cotton's favorite card. Just from that match alone. Okay, Quanto versus Ray. I think we're tied. I think we're tied 3-3 after 6 games. Jesus Christ! What a tier mirror! What? All right, game 7. What do we have here? Quanto versus Ray. Quanto's going first. Proto Rhino gets ashed. Opens Merly. Merly mill 3. Hit a Hadness anyways. Nice ash, by the way. Okay, Kickalow's gonna add Rhino Heart. Kickalow's send itself mill 5. Rhino Heart's gonna send 1. Trigger Merly, trigger Sharon, trigger Kelbeck. He knows Ray is not on tier, so you can freely mill Kelbeck without worrying. Yeah, this is See, when you hit Sprite with a mill 5, it's like the game becomes unwinnable for Sprite because you just gain so much. Like you have roll colors, triple back roll, Kaleido Heart, and then what what's Sprite gonna do against the board? Sprite already struggles playing the boards as if. So Special Inferno, Prodigy, Sprite losing gets Sullyect, going to Sprite Elf, normal summon Beaver. Beaver's gonna get negated by Roll Kalos and then Elf. The Roll Kalos comes back, Elf Ring grabs Carrot, and then trigger Kaleido Heart, spin back the Elf, Special Jet, the add starter. Gonna go into Sprint with the red. I don't think he's used red yet. Dump Nimble Beaver, get two Beavers, enter battle phase, get Pixies out. He's on Pixies. So he's gonna be able to sack Pixies to attack over the Rhino Heart. Or the Kaleido Heart. And main phase 2 go Gigantic Sprite. To which it's gonna get meta noised. And then the Hadden is gonna trigger. It's gonna make a Kid Kalos. Kid Kalos is gonna trigger, and then Pro Rhino's gonna pop the Sprint, dump Sharon, go into Dragos Apelia, and literally Ray has nothing. He used all his extension and still ended on a face down monster versus 2 fusions. And here comes the grief. Merly, send Merly. She's gonna trigger Merly. Gonna get Kick Hallows. And then Pro Rhino's gonna pop that, and this is just game. Yeah, this is like. You go second as Sprite versus tier, and you can't stop them from milling. It's just. It feels insurmountable, basically. Like I don't think I've ever won a game with Sprite where my opponent has resolved the miller, and I've never lost a game with tier versus Sprite where I've resolved the miller as well. So yeah, EU just needs one last game to win. And this last match they have, so no spoilers, but Emery versus Ryan. Activate Marfa, it's gonna get Max Seed. Alright, nice. Activate Pax, get Vadis, set Vadis. Normal summon Sophia, draw 1. Set 2. Not sure why you waited until the end to summon Sophia, right? You could have just summoned it first and then just see what you drew, but yeah, I suppose. Maxi. Called by the Grave. Uh-oh. We called by the Grave of an opponent's Maxi. Unfortunately for Ryan, the Call by the Grave is going to trigger all 3 Exo sister names. Yeah. Alright, Michaelis, Asofio, Jibrin. So what is this? Alright, so this is Necro Valley. This is Effect Negation, this is a Quick Play Banished, and we still have the Vadis set. Ooh, Dark Ruler. Normal Summon Tracer, activate Chaos Space, chain Tracer to Chaos, target Chaos Space, get the recharge out, and get Returniad. And yeah, that's the thing. When you have 2 Xyz on board, Returnia can actually summon Magnifica out. Which is like disgusting, because now you get the banish off Returnia, and then you get the Magnifica banish off the Recharger. And then all Ryan has is Magnamut. And he's gonna get Vadist on the Magnamut. So now that's gonna trigger two more, that's gonna trigger your last sister name, get Michaelis, and then Michaelis is gonna banish the... And all Ryan has is, Bruise Worm and dead, Levianair. And this is already game. Just wanted to add packs to make sure. Activate packs to get Martha. Trigger Martha. Enter battle phase. Yeah, Ryan's not even gonna try to summon the Druid's Worm. Like, this is just yeah, that's a weird case of Maxi deciding the game where you force your, as an Exosister player, you force your opponent to have Ash, because if they have Called By for your Maxi, they get fucked anyways because of the way Exosister works. So yeah, that's my boy Ryan, you really got Maxi'd all 3 games in finals. feels bad, man. But anyway, that means EU wins. Congratulations, Joshua Schmidt, Quanto Think, and Emery. They're the first ever Master Duel World Champions. And if you, I have both semifinals games too. If you missed those as well and you want to watch those, so I'll see you guys later.